Hey everyone, and welcome to this 3D CAD modeling tutorial of robotic gripper in which we will model this jaw of robotic gripper. So let's begin. Open a part file, change the background to plain white and make sure that you are working in mmgs, or you can say millimeters as unit. Click on front plane and click on sketch and create here a reference center line. Make sure that this is horizontal so you can assign a horizontal relation, and this is below 3.82 millimeters than this origin. After that, select the line tool and create an inclined line like this from the origin point and another line like this. Then select smart dimensioning tool and specify this angle as 120 degree. Okay, and after that you need to select here 3-point arc and specify here 3 points of this arc. Select this point, make relation tangent so that it has a tangent relation with the line. Select the line and create here a horizontal straight line. Select this line and make sure that this is horizontal so you can assign a horizontal relation. Select this point and assign a tangent relation. Then select smart dimensioning tool and specify the distance between these 2 points, which I am specifying as 45 millimeters. Then you need to specify the radius of this arc, which is 6.51 millimeters. And then you need to specify the length of this line. Make sure that the dimensional line is parallel and the length of this line is 43.22 millimeters. After that, you need to specify the length of this horizontal straight line as 50 millimeters, and this length is 40. But make sure that this dimensional line is parallel like this. So this is 40 millimeters. After that, select the line and create here an inclined line like this. Then select smart dimensioning tool and specify the angle between these two lines, which is 158.87 degree, and the length of this line is 5 millimeters. Let me adjust these dimensions. Okay, now select the line tool and from this point to here on this center line create a line like this. Then I am going to drag this line to the farthest point. Okay, now select this smart dimensioning tool and specify this dimension as 6 millimeters. Then select the line tool, make here an inclined line like this, and again specify the distance between these 2 points as 6 millimeters. Then specify the angle between these two lines as 120 millimeters. Okay, now we have got this sketch. So here I want a reference center line for mirror. So I will make sure that this line is vertical, so I will assign a vertical relation. Then I will select mirror entities. In this window I will only select these two lines, and in this mirror about window I will select this reference line so that it can get mirrored like this. Now here we have got 2 points, which I will explain you later. So again here create the same vertical straight line and assign a vertical relation so that it is vertical, or you can say at 90 degree. And again you have to mirror now these 4 lines this time and mirror about this vertical straight line. And now we have got 4 points, 1 2 3 and 4. So we basically needs 10 points. So I will repeat the same step again. I will create a reference center lines for the mirror entities. Then I will select the mirror entities. I will select all these inclined lines only, and I will mirror about this vertical straight line. And now we have got a total of 8 points. And let me check those: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8. So we want 2 more. We need 2 more. So what I will do, I will create here a vertical straight line. I will extend this horizontal reference line a little bit more, and then I will select the mirror entities. In this mirror entity window, I will select these two set. Basically, we have to select the four inclined lines and mirror about the vertical straight line. So now we have got 10 points, as you can see it from here. Okay, after the 10th point we don't need any extra line, so I will delete this line, and now I will create an inclined line like this and a vertical line like this. Okay, I will assign a vertical relation to this line, and then I will specify the dimensions of these lines. So dimension of this line is going to be 22 millimeters, and make sure that this is parallel the dimensional line, and the vertical one is 12.1 degree, and the angle between these two lines is 80 degree. Okay, now I will be creating 3-point arc. First point, second point, and the third point. This should be tangent with respect to the line, and then from this point to this point of the 3-point arc I will close the sketch, and as you can see the color of the sketch has turned to blue. I will assign the tangent relation to this one, and finally I will assign the radius of this arc as 20 degree. It is not required, but I will assign the dimension of this line as well. This is going to be around 133.09 millimeters. Okay, now I will create here two circles. Both of these should be equal, so I will hold control key, I will select these, then two circles and make relation equal. Then I will assign the diameter of 7 millimeter to only one. Okay, then the distance between these 2 points, this is going to be 15 millimeter. Then from this center point to this baseline, the height is going to be 12.5 millimeter. Then from this center point of the circle to the other one, the vertical distance is 20 millimeter. And then this origin point to this center of the circle, I am specifying the distance as 10 millimeters. Our sketch is fully defined, though it is a good practice to fully define the sketches. After that I will go to features and I will select the extruded boss base, and I will specify the length of extrusion. So this is going to be 15, and also I will specify the offset. So this is going to be 7.5 millimeters, and as you can see the black colored is basically our sketch and the yellow colored is the extrusion. I will check the box, and now we require a plane for the mirror. So in my case this is going to be the front plane, the parallel plane. As you can see this is parallel with respect to the body. I will select the mirror, I will drop down the tree from here, and I will select the front plane in the first window, and then in bodies to mirror window I will select this body and I will check the box. So this is mirrored like this. Now we want to connect these two, so I will select this face and click on sketch. Then I will select the convert entities, so the whole sketch is now automatically get created. I will go to features, select extruded boss base, and here I will specify up to surface, and I will specify the opposite surface, this one, and check the box. So the area is get created like this. And now we have to specify some fillets because there are sharp edges, so we have to specify a fillet of 1 millimeter, and I've enabled the full preview so you are able to see this yellow colored fillet. So I will specify at the very first option, so automatically it will apply the fillets on the required edges and on the other side as well. And after that I will check the box. Then I will apply some appearance. So this is an optional thing. If you want to apply any appearance you like, you can specify any appearance. So the gripper jaw is ready, and now we have to save this part. I will save it in the same robotic gripper folder, and we will use this part in gripper assembly file. So that's all for this tutorial guys. Thanks for watching.